Hey everyone, it's Barbara. I'm finally getting this video done of my Bible study planner. So I just wanted to show you, before I get started here on this, this is the Bible that I carry with me every day because it is small. So it's just an ESV version, and I use this and the planner here together so that I have my Bible study plan. So I felt drawn that this was the year that I was going to read through the Bible in a year, as I've never done it before. I've never read through the entire Bible because I can't go book by book because I get lost, confused, and some of them just bore me, like the Old Testament in the beginning. Just there's so many names and so many numbers and things like that that it really throws me off and I can't focus. So the plan that I chose is actually one that is on the YouVersion app on my phone. And what I do is I get a daily verse on my home screen every day, and I write that in my planner, so I'll show you that. And then also the 1 year Bible plan that I'm doing. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold and a sinus infection, so I'm sorry, that's why it's taken me so long to get this done. So the plan that I have, it brings me through a couple of readings every day in the Old Testament, then the New Testament, and then Proverbs and Psalms. So I'll show you how I have that all set up, but these are the two books that I carry daily. The planner itself is comparable to between an A5 and an A6. So just to give you an idea on size, and then just the little Bible. So the two of them, it's not very thick together, and it fits very nicely into the back right there of my purse. So it's not too big, so it's something that I can carry every day. I'm almost caught up. I started this in the middle of February when I got these at the local Christian bookstore, and now I'm only, I believe, 4 days behind at this point. So I've caught up, and I did absorb everything that I've been reading. So here we go. So this is just the Bible, and then I went back to that same store today, and I picked up some goodies at that local Christian bookstore. So one of the things that I picked up today was this little metal page marker. So I have added that to it. Okay, now for the planner itself. So it's just very plain. It's not something that I decorate, that I make pretty with washi and stickers and all of that good stuff that I do in my regular planner, because this is just something that is to keep track of my daily readings and my daily verses and my progress. So that's all I use it for. It's just very plain, as you can see. It's just has the 2015 on the front, and this one is by Dayspring, so that's just on the back. And then when I was at that same bookstore today, I actually picked up these stickers, and it came with 6 sheets, and each one had 4. So I just put these in my planner here, and then also in my regular planner, my little pocket planner, in my Midori, and I have a couple of other places that I'm going to put them, just because I think that we all need a little reminder sometimes when things are happening and things are going on, just, you know, just what's most important, pretty much. So the way that this is set up is that in the beginning here, it has 2014 and 2016 yearly view, and then the 2015 is here, and it's right next to the 2015 holidays and important days. The next part is dates to remember. I'm just going to keep it open to this page. It's the same over here. I just have my Bible app login information over there because it's the one thing that I never can remember. So every time that my phone doesn't update, or the app updates automatically with my setting that I have, so I just have to re-log in, and I can never remember that information. So then the next pages are the monthly views, which I really don't use in any of my planners. The space is too small for me. The only thing that I may write in here is just like church times and activities and things like that. But after I do this video, I will fill in my goals, my notes and goals. So that what I'll do every month is just where I want to be at personally in my walk with God. So that's something that I, would keep to myself. It's not something that I would show in my video. So these, again, just the rest, and then it goes up to March of 2016 with the monthly view. And then the way that the weekly view is set up is just like this. It starts on Sunday and goes through Saturday. And then on every day, it has the week up here. And then it has the times. I don't cover those with washi or anything because, as I said, this is not for decoration. It's just, it's simple is what I want. So I just disregard the times. So that's how it's set up. I'll show you what I have written down after I walk through the setup. And then every week it has a verse for you. And down at the bottom it has a couple of months of the calendar. So it has the previous month and then the current and then the 2 months after. So this is what the clean sheets look like before I filled anything in. And then at the back, it has and actually, I did not see this until after I started my plan, but I like the plan that I'm on better, but if this is something that somebody would be interested in, it is in the back to read through the Bible in 1 year, and it has every month, so January through December, and it just gives you book by book, which is something that I can't do, but for next year, after I've already gone through it one time, I may be able to do it, because every year I'm going to devote time to read the Bible every single year. So I'm going to do it different ways, but every year, this is my plan going forward, is to read through it. So maybe next year I'll use that plan. The next section here is inspirational resource information, so it just has blogs, podcasts, radio stations, inspirational and church websites, books to read, Christian bookstores. Then it has sermon notes, but I don't use this because I have a different notebook that I've dedicated to church notes. So there's quite a few pages here. There's prayer requests, and then there's little checklists. Then there's a notes section. And then in the back, it just has the personal information. So this is the planner, and it could not be more perfect for what I need it to be. So what is it that I need it to be? Well, every single week, what I do is daily, rather, I put on the left-hand side on Monday through Friday the verse of the day, and that pops up on my home screen on my phone, and then I go into I click on the actual verse when it comes up, and then it gives me the whole entire verse, because on the screen it just gives you a little preview, and then I write that in here. At some point throughout that day, I write it in here. And then I write down, because my app tells me what to read every day, and then I just write it in here, and then after I finish, I highlight. Now on Saturdays and Sundays, you'll see that the space is very limited. So I write my verses that I have to read, my readings for the day up at the top, and then I just highlight them after. I'm almost caught up. I have to complete Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then today's reading. So by the end of this week, I'll be all caught up. And then I won't have to carry this with me every day, these two things, because what I'll do is every morning when I first get up, or every night before I go to bed at home. So it's a few less things to carry right now. But so when I write my verse of the day, I do like to write what version it was, because my phone does weird things sometimes where it switches the version on me. So we went from the ESV, and then for a few days there was the NLT, and then it went back to the NKJV. For some reason it wouldn't let me reset it automatically on my own. But that's how I have it set up, week after week. All of these previous weeks here, that's all that this is. If I make a mistake, I do not white it out. I don't make it all pretty. I will just scratch it out or rewrite over, because For me, there's no need to make this perfect. It serves a purpose for me, and what that purpose is to read scripture daily, to meditate on the word, and to read the Bible every single day. So that's how I have this currently set up. I mean, that may change, as with anything, but this is the current. And then this little magnetic page marker that I got at that bookstore today, it came with a package of 6. I thought that they were really cute. So this one is Ecclesiastes 4:9. And I really think that they're adorable. So you can add cute little things without making a big deal about it. So this is my current setup. So I hope that this gave you some ideas. If you have any questions, feel free to get back to me either through here on Facebook, which is where most of the people who watch my videos come from, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have.